The next step in the Rocking the Baby project is to scale up. So we've got the Arduino Uno, which is providing all the control signals. This is going to an L298, which is our motor control. And previously, we've used this little hobbyist motor. And I'll link that up in the corner here. But now it's time to scale up to this motor here, which is a 12-volt motor you'll typically find in a windscreen wiper mechanism. Now the wiring, as far as I can ascertain, and I'm also reliably informed, is broken up into two sections. This section here is for when the signal is received as the wiper's moving backwards and forwards, and instead of stopping in the middle, it will, using this section here, it will find its way back to home again. So that's what that's about, so it doesn't obscure your vision. And these three here, the green, the blue, and the black, they're the ones that are actually used to drive the motor itself. And again, I'm told, and also from my reading online, that one of them will be ground, and then the two wires represent either high speed or low speed. So I'll strip those back and put a bit of voltage and current through them and see if we can't get this thing to actually move. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the black one is ground, and I have no idea which of these is high and low speed, or what's in fact going to happen when we give it the juice. I'm assuming that that will turn one way or the other. Let's try it. So let's give it the juice. What have I got going through here? I've got 12 volts, and I've got it set to 0.6 amps as current limiting. So let's see what happens. And give it some juice. I'm guessing that's low speed. It is current controlled at the moment at 0.6 amps, so that's fine. Let's try the other one. Nothing at all. We'll try and get some higher amps, I think, and see what happens. All right, let's go for 1.6 amps. So there's ground. And, oh, that's pretty cool. That's 1.5 amps exactly on that one, and this one is the slower moving one, and that's coming in at around 1 amp, so not too bad. Interesting. Now the next thing is, will the L298 be able to control the motion? Let's give that a try. Okay, so we've got 19 volts coming into the power supply unit, and I'm just using the switching power supply unit. I don't need in particular a stable linear voltage regulator supplying it, so the switching power supply unit is fine. It's set at around 12 volts, and if you have a look at the power being supplied, it's generally around the 1 amp mark. And what it's doing is it's supplying power to the L298. It in turn has a 5-volt regulator on there, that's that red light there, and that's supplying power to the Arduino. And the Arduino is just saying full power for this guy for, I think it's 1.6 seconds, wait 5 seconds, and then full power in the opposite direction. So that's just mimicking what we were getting on the little guy in the last video when we took a look at the baby rocking project. So coming out of the L298 here is power to this one here. The green one turns out to be the low speed motor, which provides the most torque, so that's nice. And then this is ground here. So yeah, I would say that is the circuit working. The colleague that is requesting this is now looking to put this in a bit of a harness. We'll pretty this up and put it in a 3D printed box. Instead of the switching power supply, we'll just get one of the little wall warts to supply the power, and that is it. So yeah, great little project. See you next time.